Hey everybody, I'm Kate Miggs, and this video is extremely late. I meant to put this out sooner, but personal issues prevented that, so let's just go ahead and jump into the episode. Video games. We all know them. Most of the population plays some sort of game. Heck, you've probably played at least one video game in your lifetime. But before we get talking about video games, let's talk about what I'm drawing. In the background is my OC Shroom. I've been trying to give him a character sheet for a while now, but like I said, things have been preventing me from doing that. For example, somehow mysteriously losing my pen for a week. That sucked! Video games like Undertale, Deltarune, Minecraft, Tetris, and Tron are what I'm talking about today. Starting with Undertale and Deltarune. These games are story, RPG, puzzle-based games. You play as Frisk and Chris, respectively. In each game, you encounter monsters, learn about their past, see what their life is like inside of the underground that they are trapped in, complete puzzles and rooms to progress. You learn more about each one of these monsters' stories, whether they are a caring brother or a loving mother. Heck, even the random dogs you meet on the street have a story attached to them. Whether they're the captain of the Royal Guard or they're the royal scientist that is desperately trying to find a way out of the underground to live peacefully and happily on the surface. You learn things about these characters as you progress. The game's art and puzzle mechanics are outstanding. So is the writing and the story. In both games, the way you play as the player, so the actions you choose, affect the gameplay. If you choose to unalive everybody in the game, it will give you what's most commonly called the genocide route in both games. Of course, Deltarune does not have a true genocide route, seeing that you are playing, Of course, Deltarune does not have a true genocide route, well, Undertale, in fact, does. You come to learn this quite easily, where you come out to learn this quickly, because in both games your actions affect the cutscenes and characters around you. Minecraft. This game is an open world creative game where you work with blocks to build and create structures and entities. The goal of the game is to defeat the Inner Dragon. And while that is the goal of the game, it does not have to be your main objective. You can take things slowly. You can work your way to build up first. You don't have to go and defeat the Ender Dragon after getting iron armor, even though you can. It's 100% possible. You don't have to, though. This creative freedom is rare in certain games. The fact Minecraft is very simplistic in the way it was made. The original creator of the game, Mojang Studios, before Microsoft owned it, was a great example of indie game devs putting out high quality games. And then, of course, Microsoft bought it out, and now we get consistent updates and new content like twice a year. So, yeah. Tetris. We can't talk about a video game without talking about Tetris. Tetris is the most sold video game in the world. Wow, humans really like blocks. Tetris is a very simple game. You rotate falling blocks into a platform. Once a line is created, it makes the blocks in that line destroyed. You gain points for that. That's the entire game. But as the game progresses, it gets harder and harder. It actually took about 34 years for somebody to actually beat the game. Which is hilarious, because imagine, you're a 30-year-old man, you've been playing the game since you were like 2, and a 13-year-old rolls up and beats the game. Fun! Tron! This special mention was given to me by my grandpa. So we're talking about this game. This game had 4 mini-games inside of this one arcade. There originally was supposed to be 5, but the 5th one wouldn't be released until 18 months later as its own standalone arcade game. The game has 4 different mini-games, each increasing in difficulty as the game progresses. The first mini-game, being the light cycles, is a game very reminiscent of the game Snake. You have to avoid your enemy's trails at all costs, and at the same time, you have to find a way to trap your enemy in your trail. Doing this will unlock the next game, Battle Tanks. Being like combat from the Atari, you have to use your tank to defeat enemy tanks around the map. The last two mini-games are very similar. The last two have you controlling your character and shooting bugs in a wall respectively to break and clear the tower. The fifth and final mini-game has the player throwing discs at the opponent's or opponent's AI, trying to get them to knock themselves off the platform or hit them to lose points. These are just some of the video games I wanted to talk about today, and due to time constraints I can't exactly talk about any more games, although I have quite a bit of a list. So I'll see if I can try to put together a part 2, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoy the rest of the time lapse.